Hey, Skol Vikings faithful. What's up, Purple Warriors? This is your diehard Vikings fan breaking down the latest gut-wrenching news from Vikings News HQ. Yeah, you heard that right. Another punch to the stomach that's got us all reeling. Imagine this, our young gunslinger J.J. McCarthy, the kid we pinned our Super Bowl dreams on, sidelined again by a brutal concussion protocol. It's like the football gods are testing our loyalty. But stick with me because the script's got twists, stats that hit hard, and a rookie ready to shock the world. Who's ready to rally? Hit that like button if you're as fired up as I am, and let's dive into this roller coaster, because if there's one thing Vikings fans know, it's how to turn pain into purple pride. You with me? Our boy J.J. McCarthy, that Michigan legend we snagged at number 10 overall back in 24, has been through the ringer this season, and now this concussion hits like a linebacker in the blindside. Reports from The Athletic's Diana Rossini and Alec Lewis dropped the bomb. McCarthy reported head symptoms right after our heartbreaker loss to the Packers on that flight home from Lambeau. 87 yards, 2 picks, oof. Coach Kevin O'Connell, ever the optimist, confirmed he's in full NFL concussion protocol, tested Sunday night, and as of today, November 26th, he's limited to individual drills only. No full reps yet, folks. This isn't just a ding. It's the third injury in his pro career. Torn meniscus wiped out his rookie year. High ankle sprain in Week 2 against Atlanta cost him 5 games. And now this. Stats don't lie. Over 6 starts, he's at 54.1% completion. 6 TDs to 10 INTs. EPA per dropback ranking dead last since 2000. Brutal. But hey, what do you think? Is this the wake-up call for better protection up front? Drop your take in the comments. While JJ heals, and trust me, at 22 we've got to prioritize his long-term health over rushing him back. Enter stage left. Undrafted rookie Max Brosmer, the Minnesota kid who's been turning heads since day one. Brosmer, fresh off the Gophers where he slung 17 TDs to just 5 picks in his senior year, climbed from third string to backup after Carson Wentz's shoulder surgery sidelined him post-Week 8. O'Connell's raving about his prep. He handles extensive game plans like a vet, processes the field quick as lightning. Even McCarthy's hyping him up, calling their bond stronger than family. Brosmer's NFL tastes? Just 8 attempts, 5 442 yards in mop-up duty. But preseason was fire, 15 of 23 for 161 and a score against the Titans. And get this, John Wolford, that practice squad psycho for his film room grind, is getting elevated as the emergency arm. It's like our QB room's a real-life underdog movie. Fans, would you start Brosmer for Week 14 if he balls out? Let's debate below. Now picture this. Sunday 3:05 p.m. Central Time kickoff at Lumen Field, the 12th man roaring like a beast, and our 4-7 Vikings staring down an 8-3 Seahawks squad that's scorching hot, winners of 4 straight including a 30-24 grind over Tennessee. Sam Darnold. Yeah, our old backup who lit us up for 14 wins last year before bolting, is thriving in Seattle. 2,785 yards, leading a defense that's number 1 in DVOA, 5th in EPA allowed, pressuring QBs without even blitzing much. They're 8-3 ATS, the NFL's best, and at home in November, undefeated against NFC North foes. Road Warriors? We've dropped 3 straight, scoring just 20.4 per game while they allow 19.7. Odds have M as 9.5-point faves, total around 42. Experts like USA Today calling a lopsided Seahawks dub. But wait, is this the setup for a Vikings miracle? We've got that knack for chaos, remember Josh Dobbs' Houdini act? Spill your bold prediction in the comments, who you got? Flashback to JJ's rocky return. After that ankle tweak, he grinded with O'Connell and QB coach Josh McCown to fix his lower body mechanics. And boom, Week 9 upset over Detroit sparked hope, right? 301 yards in his first 2 starts. But then the picks piled up, hand bruise in Week 10, and now this head knock post-Packers. It's like every time he gets momentum, bam, injury city. The Vikings front office invested big, trading up for him, but at 4-7, with tough sledding ahead against Washington and Dallas, this feels like a season teetering on the edge. Yet, O'Connell's vibe? Pure coach speak. We're monitoring, but health first. Credibility check. McCarthy's rushed 21 times for 110 yards and 2 scores, showing that dual-threat spark, but protection's been a sieve, sacked 22 times already. Purple Nation, does this make you question the O-line rebuild? Hit me with your hottest take. Enter the Brosmer backstory. It's straight out of a Vikings fan's wildest dream. This 25-year-old Iowa native started at New Hampshire, battled a torn ACL and COVID chaos, then transferred to our backyard at the U of M, where he went 70% completion his final year. Undrafted in 25, but we scooped him up because training camp? Electric. O'Connell said they had to tell him to back off a bit from over-prepping. That's the hunger we're talking about. Teammates love him. Accurate, quick decisions, and that local flavor? Born to bleed purple. Compared to McCarthy's struggles, 853rd in EPA history, ahead of only Jamarcus Russell, Brosmer's a fresh canvas. If he drops a gem Sunday, analysts like Michael Rand say it'll spark statue talk from desperate fans like us. Who's more excited for this rookie glow-up? Thumbs up if Brosmer's your new hero. That Seahawks matchup? It's a nightmare on paper, but Vikings teams thrive on unlikely. Lumen's a fortress. Seattle's won 7 straight November homes versus NFC North, but we've snagged 3 of our last 4 as underdogs in November. Darnold's facing his old squad, 16 of 26 for 244 and 2 TDs last week, while Kenneth Walker 3's averaging 6.5 YPC. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 167 yards receiving. Their run games popped 80-plus rushers from 2 backs, tying the league lead. For dudes with 2+ sacks in a game, equal most in NFL. Remember our 38-point blowout over Cincy early? That's the spark. Kickoffs at 4:05 Eastern Time on Fox. Weather mid-40s. Perfect for some Brian Flores blitz magic. But with Brosmer under center, can our D hold them to under 20? What prop bet you eyeing? Brosmer over 150 yards. Let's hear it, fam. JJ's journey hits different when you zoom out. Drafted as the savior post-Cousins, sat a year behind Darnold's 14-3 magic, then unleashed into this meat grinder. That week 2 ankle, high sprain versus Falcons, missed 5, came back tweaking footwork, led to that Lions W with 150.5 yards per game early. But 6 INTs to 5 TDs? Ouch. Now, concussion protocol's 5 steps mean no contact till cleared, and with limited practice Wednesday, Rossini confirms, out for Seattle. O'Connell's evasive as ever, no firm declarations, but sources say it's at least 1 game. Long term, this kid's got a career ahead, life ahead. Prioritizing brain health over a road dub? Smart, but man, it stings. Vikings news fans, would you trade a win for JJ's future? Vote in the poll, yes or no. Brosmer's rise feels scripted. From Wildcats walk-on to Gopher star, then snubbed in the draft but signing with us, 'cause O'Connell spotted him at Pro Day. Impressed with his accuracy, coach said. Camp reps? Consistent praise, quick release, no panic throws. Even McCarthy's all in. Our relationship's rock solid. He's got it. Wolford backing him up? That guy's a prep machine, nicknamed Psycho, for breaking down film till dawn. Depth chart now. Brosmer QB1, Wolford active, McCarthy sidelined. If Brosmer shines, say 60% completion like preseason, he could lock Week 14 versus Commanders. And beyond? Dilemma City for the staff. Purple Pride. Who's your QB room MVP right now? Comment chain starting now. Road to Seattle's a gauntlet, but let's stat it up. Seahawks D allows 5th fewest EPA, pressures on 35% drops despite low blitz rate. Darnold's hot, 118.1 rating last game, but we've beaten him twice running, 27-24 last visit. Our skid, 3 LS, but that Cincy route, 38 points. Shows firepower when clicking. Brosmer versus that secondary? Tall order, but his processing could exploit zone looks. Total yards? Seattle's at 353 per game last out. We need 300 plus to compete. Weather? Chilly 49 degrees, suiting our run game if Aaron Jones is full go. Experts fading us hard. Dimers give 16% win odds. But Vikings incompetence? Nah, we do unusual like Dobbs moonshot. What's your score prediction? 24-20 Vikings upset? Fire away. The injury toll on JJ? It's piling up like snow in January. Meniscus tear 24. Whole season gone. Ankle week 2. 5 misses. Mechanics tweak paid off briefly with Lions W. Hand bruise week 10. Now head after Packers flight. Symptoms hit hard. O'Connell. Evaluated last night. Protocols the right call. At 692 yards through week 11, 173 POR. 53.7% comp. It's grim. But that week 9 optimism? Real win over Detroit, tweak sticking. Now, with 4 to 7 hole deepening, this rest could reset him. Cred. Among 854 QBs since 2000, his EPA's 853rd. Tough love, but growth's coming. Fans, toughest Vikings injury this year, which one hurts most? Spill. Max Brosmer's toolkit? Gophers stats pop. 3,202 yards. 70% comp. Low INTs. Preseason. 161 yards. TD versus Titans starters. O'Connell. He earned number 2 spot. Decision-making's elite. McCarthy's endorsement? Gold. Impressed daily. We're brothers. Wolford's grind? Practice squad vet. Brains over arm. Ready to sling if needed. If Brosmer posts 200-plus yards Sunday, Star Tribune's Rand says, overreaction incoming, statue time. For a 4 to 7 squad desperate post-Darnold, Cousins-era ghosts, this rookie's our wild card. Who's believing in the undrafted magic? Like if yes. Seahawks preview deep dive. 8-3, chasing 9-2 Rams. Darnold's 2,785 yards fueling Hawks. Last W? 30-24 Titans. Walker 71 rush. JSN 167 rec home dominance. 7-0 NOV versus NFC North. Versus us? Split history but our last 2 wins. DVOA number 1. EPA 5th best allowed. Spread. SEA minus 9.5. O/U42. PickDogs notes SEA first TD in 9 out of 10 fave homes. We win 3/4 NOV underdog NFC. Flores blitzes? For multi-sack games. Kickoff 4:05 Eastern Time. Fox. Prime for purple upset. Bold call. Brosmer 220-2 TDs. Your hot take? Commanders next looms, but one game at a time. Agree? Wrapping this saga. JJ's protocol means rest, recovery, smart for the kid's future. We've seen his flashes, 110 rush yards, dual threat vibe. But stats scream rebuild. 10 INTs, last place EPA. O'Connell's hope? Alterations will stick. Post-ankle. Now, with Brosmer repping first team, it's evaluation mode. Seasons wash? Maybe, but 1-4 last 5 screams fight. Vikings news alert. No major updates today, but monitoring close. What's next for JJ? Bench or bust? Your opinion shapes the convo. Brosmer's ceiling? Preseason flashes say high. 15/23, 161. TD. Gophers. 17-5 TD/INT. Quick decisions. Per coach. Wolford. Psycho prep. Ready backup. If he outduels Darnold, tough, but possible week 14 starter lock. Dilemma. McCarthy's our guy, but performance talks. Fan pulse. Desperate for spark post-rough year. Who's riding with Max? Share stories of your fave underdog QB. Final hype. Sunday's chaos awaits. SEA's beast mode versus our grit. 16% win odds. We'll take M. Upset fuel. Our 38 points blowout potential. You ready? Skull. Alright, Purple Army, we've unpacked this McCarthy mess, Brosmer's shot, and that Seahawks slaughterhouse, but man, it's got me pumped for the fight. We've taken punches all 2025. But that's Vikings DNA, rise, roar, repeat. If Brosmer channels that go for fire and slings it like a vet, who knows? Playoff whisper? Nah, but pride? Absolutely. Remember, JJ's just 22, health first, future bright. His ankle grind led to Lions magic. This could too. Stats sting now, but stories unfinished. What's your message to McCarthy? Get strong. Kid, we got you? As we march to Lumen, channel that '09 grit. CA stacked, but we're never out. Predict, upset or grit loss. Comment now. Skol, Vikings. If this fired you up, smash like, drop your Brosmer bold take, subscribe for daily Vikings news drops, and share with your tailgate crew. Let's flood the feeds purple. Who's with me? See you Sunday, horn up.